There's something about David. He was a shepherd boy. He was a giant killer. He was a warrior. He played the harp in a palace. David was the king of Israel. Out of his lineage, Christ will come out. But above all of these credentials of David, one of the things that was most excellent about him was that he was a servant. You hear what I said? He was a servant of God. So the Bible said that the things that have been written for us have been written for our learning, so we can look back to the life of David and begin to examine how and what manner of service he rendered unto God. And through the lens of the New Testament, we can begin to pull out certain lessons. We can begin to glean out certain treasures from the life of David. Are you here with me? Yes. The first thing we will realize about the Davidic model is this: the Bible lets us to understand that David was a lover of God. He loved God. He loved God. One thing about the model of David in serving God was that David was one that loved God. He loved God with every fiber of his being, and you can see that in the Psalms. You can see that in how he went about his duties. You can see that in how he related to God. You will see that in the Psalms. He will now begin to speak about God in personal terms. He will begin to speak about God using certain possessive nouns. For example, David would say, "The Lord is my shepherd." He was possessing God. He was laying a claim, a personal claim to God. He would say that He is my God, He is my King, He is my rock, He is my high tower, He is my fortress, He is my deliverer, He is my shield, He is my buckler. The audacity of David to put personal pronouns on God. The interesting thing was that Yahweh, or God, the God of Israel, was a national God. Everyone in the Old Testament under the statehood of Israel subscribed to Yahweh as the national God. No one would dare begin to personalize God, but David was different. He said, "As the deer pants for the water brook, so long my soul for you." He said, "In a dry and in a thirsty land where there is no water, I have desired you." He was not only putting personal pronouns on God, but he was desiring God. He was pursuing Him. He was longing for Him. And this is the model. As long as you come to the place of serving God, as long as you come to the place of loving God, as long as you come to the place of desiring Him, running after Him, longing for Him, it is the first step of stepping into the place of service. Because God needs people who are intoxicated with Him. God needs people who are in love with Him. God needs people who run after Him. God needs people who long for Him. God needs people who personalize Him, who don't see Him as the God of my mother, who don't see Him as the God of my father, who don't see Him as the God of ICGC or Charis Temple, but there'll be a people who will see God as my God. For he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He will say of the Lord, He is mine, He is mine, He is mine. Because in the secret place I found Him. In the secret place I looked upon Him. In the secret place I touched Him. He's not a national God, but He is my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I pull you, ICGC, Charis Temple, into that place of intimacy with the Lord. David loved God. He adored God with every fiber of his being.